Alrighty. Okay, alright, okay. Back in it. Stalker Zona. Just finished the Brain Scorcher. Gaming. We got that new AR-15. Hiya! Gotta get that thing repaired as soon as possible. And, yeah. Alright. I'm thinking we just head back along the road and, do we have enough ammunition to try and make it to some place like Yantar, or not like Yantar, Yanov? Through the Red Forest? It's a gamble trying to go through the Red Forest. I think we'll just head back the way we came, back to the army warehouses for a quick loot drop-off and resupply. And then we'll see about making our way north. I think that's the plan. That's the plan, and we're sticking to it. So we got this new AR. Definitely want to get this thing fixed up. This might replace our M4 Tactical, I think. It's got even more tactical attachments on it, which means it's just the right gun for us. You installed Zona the other day? Good. Yeah, I've been really liking it too. This mod pack is kind of hitting all the right beats with me. That's for sure. It's got a nice variety of weapons and gear. A lot of adjustable settings, so you can tweak the zone to be as unforgiving or as arcadey as you like. You know, I've been like I said, I've been really enjoying the Stalker Zona mod pack. And it's not like I'm being paid to endorse it or anything like that. It's just hitting just right. I think I'm going to have an energy drink and litter. Oop. Nothing interesting. What's my armor situation like? 67% and pretty beat up. Do I have I've got like a... There we go. Just a quick touch up. Now the question is, will the Monolith guys have respawned? That is the question we should be asking ourselves. And yes, they have. I can see them out of my peripheral vision. Pretty much every Monolithian has respawned. Great. I don't know if I have the ammunition for this. one more fight, I guess. Okay, quick save. Aw, you. Totally gave away the element of surprise there. That was unfortunate. Starting off strong. Starting off real strong. It's an update. Update earlier. Sound Drako post. Huh. Did not see that. Alright, so there's monolith guys up there, and there's monolith guys over there. I cannot see the enemy. This may have been a bad idea moving here. Oh, got one. Hey, got one with the thermite grenade. Okay, just the most radioactive area in the zone right there. Oh, come on, he's in a fruit punch anomaly, for God's sakes. Yo, Big David, yo. Oh. I could just blow himself up. I'm sucking up a ruthless amount of rad sitting here. Ah, and my stamina's gone. Whoa. What the f... Oh my god, I'm dead. That's it, I'm dead. I gotta stop looting. Looting is getting me killed here. That and I was standing in a field of pure, undiluted radiation. That wasn't doing me any favors. Where are these guys? I mean, there's at least two more. That's who we were fighting. I can't see. Okay, one. Jeez. An inch to my left, I'm in the world's hottest microwave. Gonna disable the brain scorcher. Have any tips? Yeah. What the? What the? I'll have those tips for you in just a second. Bring some companions? So that's the wrong advice right there. See, that's bad advice. You're a lone gunman. You don't need to do any of that. You're too cool for companions. What I would recommend is just bring a lot of ammo. That'd be my suggestion. Just a... Wow, this is a nice gun. The AK-12 Preacher. Damn, that's nice, actually. But it's a Warsaw Pact rifle, which means I can't use it. But, just bring a lot of supplies. Because although you can scavenge off the monolith you kill, it's not going to be enough, so... Lots of ammo, lots of meds. Maybe a couple Hercules. Ooh, that's a nice M4. Oh. Damn, this gear is nice. What is this? Pringles? Never grabbed something so fast in my life. Ooh. Read him a bedtime story and put him to sleep. At some point, I would really like to get out of this boiling sea of radiation I'm in. That'd be super nice. got a skus. I mean, yeah, I would definitely say bring our Hercules to the radar, because the monolith... Hello? Monolith have a lot of good gear. So yeah, you might want to bring some nice piece of equipment back with you. I genuinely have no idea where I'm being shot from. Oh, there we go. There we go. For God's sakes. Yeah, I am being cooked by radiation right now. It's pretty insane. I don't even remember this much radiation when I came in here. Oh. 7.6 by 39. CAC. Interesting weapon. Could be the weather. Could be. Could be. Ooh, the FN Scar. Now discontinued from service. How do you like that? R.I.P. the Scar. Alright, we need some anti-rad drugs here or something. Yeah, going on here. Radiation resistance. Rad's down. Bleeding control. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Yep, I got about 2,700 rads on us. We're about to melt through the floor, I tell you. Oh, shit. Mutantos. Didn't the spear replace the scar? I'm not sure if something replaced the scar. I don't actually follow the news that closely, but I just saw the scar was being discontinued for service. I'm not sure if it's been replaced by something or if it's just outlived its shelf life. Well, for a brief 2 seconds there, we were out of the radiation field. At least I lucked out and got fractures and not a friggin' chimera or something. Better quick saber before something terrible happens. Oh, thank God. The Geiger counter is chilling out. Just some zombies up here. Okay. Take his pocket change. Come on, we just gotta get back to a safe harbor. That's all we need. Just get back to a safe harbor. We'll get rid of the rads. We'll dump some of the gear. We can restock on supplies. We can resort the mags. Just gotta get back to a safe harbor. How hard can it be? Oh. My freedom bros are under siege by lurkers. Ow. And dutiers. What the hell? Okay. What a random cameo from the Duty faction to be hanging out at the Freedom checkpoint. Suicidal, some might say. Huh. There's two 762 duty guys. Alright, just gotta get back to the army warehouses. I'm beat up. I'm worn out. Monolith Prayer? Oh, God. Jeez, how radioactive are we? Yeah, we still got 3,800 rads on us, so... No, this is not really Gambit 2. Follow Nerd's just being a silly fella. Just being a silly fella, just a silly little guy. It's not Gambit 2, this is Stalker Zona. Follow Nerd's got a goth baddie, and he thinks that lets him... He thinks having a goth baddie just lets him run around here telling jokes, saying stuff that isn't true. Hallelujah, the Freedom Base. Привет, 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 привет. Need help. Low on supplies. 3,000 rads on me. $3,100 Ronkin. Not great, not terrible. Gonna look at the install guide. Yeah, DrakoMT has the install guide on his YouTube channel. That's what I followed, and it was pretty simple, so just follow that video, and you should be good to go. Привет. Здорово. Just getting rid of some rads. You know, our skin doesn't fall off when we don't die of cancer. We just sit by the campfire and have some smokes, and that gets rid of our radiation. That's just how it works. A little bit of ah! What happened? What happened? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, we're back. We're back in it. Still trying to get rid of this radiation. Let's, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Stressful living like this. Don't another merc might stab you in the back. Sounds like torture. Well, I mean, I feel like that's kind of life in the zone, isn't it? It's not even just mercs that are worried about each other getting stabbed in the back by fellow mercs. It's kind of anybody from any faction. Except maybe. Well, except the monolith, obviously, because they're basically a hive mind. No, Clear Sky would probably get betrayed. Maybe not Duty. Maybe Duty wouldn't betray each other. No, I think no. I could see somebody from Duty betraying the faction. But yeah, no, it's basically every faction is worried about somebody backstabbing the other one. The only time that doesn't really happen is usually when there's like a squad that's tight. Like the mercenaries, there's a couple mercenary squads that are basically like tactical teams. They kind of trust each other and they're not worried about stabbing each other. It's like Leshy's group, like Killer Leshy's group. There's Skull's group, Wolfhound's gang. You know, a lot of those guys are dead now, but you know, those were mercenary squads that were sort of tight, bonded teams. And you know, fun lore snippet actually. It's lore accurate that the Freedom faction in all 3 of the games has had a plot point where the faction has been betrayed from within. That's a fun lore tidbit for you. That the only faction to have one of its own members betray them in all 3 games is the Freedom faction. Alright, the rads are almost gone. Let's also take care of our mag situation here. We want our 60 rounders, not our 40 rounders. Unload that old ammo. Didn't know that? Now you do. I mean, don't ask me which characters they were, but yeah. In all 3 of the original games, it was the Freedom faction that was betrayed in every single one by one of their own. It was the Freedom Commissar in Clear Sky, I think. The Freedom Commissar in Clear Sky that betrayed them. It was... I cannot remember the other ones. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Alright, quick heal up to full health here. When does Freedom get betrayed and call the Fruit Pit? I can't remember. Magpie? I think so. I think Magpie was a traitor. Because he's hiding out at Skidovsk under that, under a different... No, he's hiding... No, that's the other guy. That was, Oh no, that was... Magpie. Yeah, he was hiding out at Yanov Station. I was going to say Skidovsk, but not Skidovsk. He was hiding out at Yanov Station under another name. And he was telling all those BS stories. Pavlik in Shadow of Chernobyl. Yes, yes, yes. That's who it was. Alright, we need to take a quick nap, because our boy is tired, and rightly so, after the Battle of the Brain Scorcher. And having his entire genetic makeup be fried by radiation. My character has basically been microwaved after that trip to the zone. Or trip to the Brain Scorcher. Здорово. I believe I can get a rifle repair kit off of the technician here. Ooh. Storing ammo here, are we? Mercenary Freedom Conflict was so cool in Clear Sky. Yeah, that was a pretty pretty good plot point in that game. The mercenaries were basically paid to sabotage the Freedom positions in the Dark Valley, and when they were at their weakest, the bandits charged their camp, forcing them to leave. So then Freedom leaves their base in the Dark Valley. They make their way, the remnants, when Freedom was forced from the Dark Valley, they did not have a home base after that, so they were basically a what's it called? Not a horde. They were basically a roaming faction with no home base. They went to the army warehouses, where they happened upon the military survivors of the second emission left behind by military high command. And Freedom showed them no mercy. They basically raided the army warehouses, captured the defenders, and executed anyone they found, and then took the army warehouses for themselves. That's basically how they got their base, in the army warehouses. Sell some PDAs. Go talk to Lukash real quick, see if he's got any jobs. Lukash is not here again. Where does he go? Sometimes Lukash is here and sometimes he's not. I have no idea where Lukash goes. Alright, let's go talk to Skinflint. Hey, Stalker. Let's go talk to Skinflint and stock up on some ammo. Let's fix our rifle here. Yeah, buddy. New AR-15, Salient Arms, AR-15, baby. So many tactical attachments. That way they know I'm a piece of shit. I love it. Whoops. That's what I always say, you know. I always say, if you're ever going to go to the range with one of your rifles, put as many tactical attachments on it as you can. That way people just know immediately that you're a piece of shit. You know, take an SKS to the gun range and put $2,000 worth of attachments on it. That way people just know, like, this fucking guy. That's my advice. That's my advice. Take it or leave it, you know. Well, actually, I want the suppressor off this thing too. God damn it! Why does that keep happening? Actually, I don't need the suppressor off this because I got the SOCOM on that. Okay, good. They called for mercenary Scar capturing the armor warehouses back when he was saying Lamau. Yeah. Back when the mercenary Scar was an actual character. Remember those days? Suppressor for an SVD, don't need that. Suppressor for a 7.6 for a 308 NATO, we'll probably need that in the future. Scope, ACOG. We could probably get rid of the ACOG sight, we don't need that, we have the new scope. Get rid of all our old mags. There you go. RPGs? Hi-ya! Ammo, I need ammo. I need ammo. Gimme. Also the 9x19 ammo, give me that too. Gimme. Did you or will you play Anthology? Is Anthology the one with the bunch of story mods in it? Am I remembering correctly? Flesh meat? No, that's it. Okay. Isn't Stalker Anthology the one where you can select a bunch of different stories? Because if I'm remembering correctly, then I have played Stalker Anthology, and I didn't enjoy it too much. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. Then yes, I have played Stalker Anthology, and I did not enjoy it. So I will not be uploading any videos on it. And I can tell you why I didn't enjoy Stalker Anthology. Well, we got a second here. Stalker Anthology, the story missions are implemented in such a way that the story missions, you have to do them, and then you have to do them in a specific order. Otherwise, you soft lock yourself on progressing the story mission. Like, I was doing the mercenary one where you're trapped in the spatial anomaly with the other stalkers, and the mission objectives were like, defend yourself against the zombie attack, find the diesel fuel, find food for the rest of the faction, find supplies, this and that, right? So I defeated the zombie horde, but then I didn't loot everything off the zombies. I didn't take everything they had on them because some of it was junk. So then I got the diesel fuel, I got the food, I came back, and they were like, oh, you need kerosene. And one of the zombies had kerosene on him, but then the zombie corpse despawned. So I was soft locked out of progressing the story because I didn't have the kerosene. So I was like, well, how was I supposed to know I needed to loot everything off these zombie corpses? Because I was going to need it later. Like, how was I supposed to know that? And then I went out and I defended myself against an attack. A second attack on the spatial camp. But then later you get a mission to defend yourself against the attack, and if you've already killed the enemy camp, you can't go kill them again because they don't respawn, so then the game is locked out. So yeah, it's not very well implemented. It's not very well. I didn't enjoy that part of Stalker Anthology. And I'm pretty sure I've played some of the story missions in other mods. So, yeah, anyway. That's basically why that happened. So yeah. Yeah. It's an issue in some of the story mods for sure, where if you do them out of order or you jump ahead in try to jump ahead in the story, you basically get locked out of the story. But you know, I'm sure it's not easy building a story mod for the X-ray engine. Well, it's not even the X-ray engine anymore. It's for Anomaly. It's the X-Life engine or something, or the A-Life engine or whatever it's called now. But you know, it can't be easy modding stories. But I still am very interested to see what Grok comes up with. Apparently he's overhauling totally the story for Stalker Gamma. He's doing a complete overhaul to the story and the missions. So he's putting a whole new story in Stalker Gamma. So I'm super excited to see what he comes up with and what he puts out, because Grok is a hell of a modder. Some people might not enjoy Anomaly. It might not be their forte, but you know, I myself am not a huge Gamma fan. I'm not a big fan of how it's set up, but I cannot deny in any way that Grok is a bad modder or an overall negative to the Stalker community. The guy has put in a ton of work, and I'm like I said, I'm hyped for whatever he puts together for the next Stalker Gamma update. Sounds sick, no way. Apparently that's the rumor. I mean, I haven't talked to him. You know, like I don't know Grok personally, believe it or not. But allegedly, that is the rumor that he's doing a whole revamp of the Stalker storyline. How do I get up here? How do I get to this stash? Gamma survival might be well, it's just a few different aspects of how Gamma plays that I'm not really a big fan of, but that's okay. I mean, we all have our play styles. How the fuck do you get up here? Because I know the pipe is up there. Do you have to drop in from the ceiling? Is that how you do it? I never remember how to get to this stash. Raven Arg. Yo. Will I play it on stream? I'll check into it. I'll see how much of an overhaul it is. I mean, if the Gamma story mod is like, you know, if it's not what we think it's gonna be, then I might not play it. If it's like, you know, if it's like, I added 2 side quests to the main story, like, then I'm not gonna play it, because, like, who cares? But, you know, if it's like a total revamp and a total overhaul of the story, then hell yeah, I'll jump in there and I'll play Gamma on stream. I'll probably modify Gamma to play it the way I like to play it. But, you know, for the new story, I'll definitely play it. Is this an Iron Man? No, it's not. I don't do Iron Man runs. I like to be challenged, but I don't like to not have fun when I'm playing Stalker. I know a lot of people like Iron Man, like, oh. I mean, it's also the reason I'm basically not a Souls player. Like, I don't play Souls game. It's like, oh, you died? No, you lost everything. Lamau. Isn't this fun? And it's like, no, it's not. I'm not having fun at all. Stamina, stamina, stamina. How the hell do you get over here? This might have been the most complicated way to do this, but wow, this was not worth it whatsoever. A leather jacket and mercenary gear that's worse than what I'm wearing. Damn, that was a green stash too. That was crazy not worth it.